So, if there are any questions that you'd like to put before Larry, or even indeed Brian, please feel free to do so.
I just wanted to know where you recorded the album originally.
Say that again?
Where you recorded the album?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was recorded here at DB Studios in Lusaka. And it's still operating, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just moved to.
I'm probably not doing so much music, but it's still around. It's moved to Freedom Way or something like that. Yeah, the musicians, they were local musicians. I want to say, the Zambians, they've been brought up here. I think their parents were like Dean Kulu, how to say?
Yeah.
Dean Kulu has been here, he had been here for many, many years. And Katako Luola is also on the drums. He was here for many, many years. Who else was Hexton? Hexton, what's his name? The drummer.
Yeah.
I remember now. But he also used to live he's Jamaican, but his parents have been here for a very long time. He was living at, I think it was Lusaka West.
Yeah.
Had a farm there. And,
Johnson,
Hexton.
Yeah.
Hexton Johnson.
Yeah. And maybe just to add on to that, DB Studios recorded a lot of local artists, and the music and the way it was played then, I mean, it had to be, it was very difficult, very, very difficult, because you had to get the whole band into the studio and literally recording all the instruments as they played, as the musicians sang, and balancing and so on and so forth. And so when you listen to what is on CD now, which originally went on I don't know how many tracks. I don't know how many tracks of tape, because those days they used to record in tracks, 16 track, 8 track, 32 track, 64 track, and so on. So that was 8 track. Yeah, so 8 track, and then the material, because of the format in which it was recorded, it still stands the test of time. It still has that warmth. It still has that richness in it. So I don't know what it could have been if we had recorded that album on a modern, maybe the formats that we are using now. Of course, they are good formats. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but it's just that I think we need to just add a little more talent to the facilities that we're using, the modern facilities. Then we get that richness coming out.
In fact, some of the songs were recorded, the first songs were recorded at Mass Media, called Multimedia Complex, now ZNBC, just when it was brand new. So Chakora and Chilailane and Walking in the City were all recorded at Multimedia Complex, and the rest were recorded at DB Studios, Town Center there. And I'm very proud of the first my debut album called it Debut, yeah?
Debbie.
It's a she. Yeah.
The music was the test of time, looking at when it was recorded different to us, the ages around here. Some of us maybe were not there when we recorded. And as we are coming from different media organizations, I look at even your videos. When I was growing up, I had that passion for film, and I see that your videos were there. Up to now, they still have that touch. Do you see yourself, like when you come back to Zambia, we've seen that at times you do donate to the orphans and the like, and it's a pity that we follow such stories, but when you are here to launch your album, There are 2 reports, so I think that's the other route which we should take. And do you see yourself like teaming up with the animals? Or if somebody says, I want to do a documentary about what is to happen there, or a film, would you be of help to come back, record with people like Brian and others? Maybe we want to do a film about Congos, but the people were there, because I think we don't keep, our records are very poor in Zambia. Even musically, we haven't done any film on our own Zambian legends. I think that's one thing which we'd love to see.
I'll be available. I'll be available anytime, as long as I'm free. It's very important to sort of keep, our history, and would be very good. Are you planning to do some kind of documentary?
Yes, we're working on something.
Yeah. Good idea. Good idea. In fact, there's a bit of an idea floating around. Maybe give a few young people some of my music, and see if they can put their own take to it, I know there's already a couple of people recorded on Saniana. And he's been asking me to do a remix of something. Chakoro. So yes. Anybody who is interested, give it a go.
What was your inspiration that time when you were recording Ulego? Because I'm not really sure, was it the first album, all the songs in there were the first songs you ever did?
The first recording was Chakoro.
Okay.
That was my first.
So what was your inspiration to come up with such an album, and especially the Ulemu title? Why did you choose that?
Ulemu, we've got to have respect all time. And fortunate enough, I had a song Ulemu, and the title, he just told me that should be the title. I didn't have to think twice. I could have called it Chakora, but I think Ulemu is more appropriate. I've always, I'm very respectful to people, and I like people to respect me, or, we need to respect each other, I like respect, teaching children, how to survive, and people respecting people who got, underpaid jobs, people who got no homes, respect our elders, just the fact that we, in Africa, everybody respects, all kids respect, and I kind of expect that now. I expect young kids to respect elder people,
Original
There are artists who are still, they're still kind of rooted, but I know quite a fair bit of it is, it's kind of getting lost. It's getting lost, but we'll figure out who are the real boys or girls. Most of these so-called artists who shouldn't be there, they all die out, they all disappear, because it's not an easy industry. You've got to really love what you do, and if you're just in for the money, you'll be very disappointed.
Having reggae artists.
I've been thinking about that. I'm still sort of, I will keep on coming back and mentor. I've already, if you look back on this album, I was mentoring a couple of 2 or 3 musicians there, put one couple of songs on there, by some of the people I've mentioned. So, I'll come back. I'll come back when the time is right.
And the other thing is, Larry is not just a reggae musician, he plays all sorts of music. Yeah, all styles of music. I mean, when you listen to Konzisaniana, for example. It's not a reggae, it's not reggae music, but it's some Afro kind of fusion, if you like. So it's all styles and stuff, mostly. Zambia.
Come to bed.
Actually,
Oh,
there
no,
are
man.
survivors in the band.
Hmm?
Like all the band members, like the ones that
Which band?
on the first.
This band.
Yeah.
Wasn't it a band as such? It was, you know, I've always been into picking the best musicians
Okay. And putting them.
somehow. You know, I've always done that for many, many years before I even went away. So, some of them are alive, some of them are passed on.